Hello Twitch, I'm off again doing another rainbow run with the Gunslinger, because why not? And we'll see if someone actually says hello this time round. I think this is my fourth go at doing this now. Yeah, fourth go. I've only put 2 of them up on YouTube, but right, what are we going to have? I'd quite like the yellow chamber, I must admit. Oh, it's a strong start. Let's go yellow chamber. That's a dismal start. Just getting hit by a bat in the first room. That's just as well I got all the extra health from the yellow chamber. So yeah, I think I'm quite liking Twitch actually. I was on earlier as a spectator rather than a broadcaster, and yeah, I was still watching Gungeon. It's interesting seeing where people are at with their different progressions in the game, and I've already forgotten the guy's username. Sorry, dude. It was fun and everything, but he was his. At the time, there weren't that many people broadcasting into the Gungeon. Just the time of day, time zones, that kind of thing. And he was one of the few that were on that was broadcasting in English, which is, you know, handy because that's what I speak, sort of, at least. And he had a sort of subtitle up on his stream saying, "I will beat this game." So I thought that seems interesting. Let's pop in and have a little look, see how he's getting on. I think he said he'd been playing it for about a week, which is not all that long, and he was doing very well, far better than I would have done after a week, I can tell you that. It took me ages to generate any level of consistency with this game whatsoever. And this is the thing, like, the beginners I've been seeing on Twitch so far are that, you know, they don't know the ins and outs of the game necessarily, but they've got the skills to be able to carry it through. Far more than I ever had, and I think he was on the 4th floor when I started tuning in. You know, that takes quite a bit of doing getting to the 4th floor at all. So I thought, yeah, let's get in here and try and offer a bit of, you know, tactics, guidance, support, that kind of thing. Try to help the guy out at all, because like I say, people don't necessarily know, like, if they've got a rainbow chest, like, who wouldn't have been playing rainbow mode since he hadn't completed the game. But you know, what would be the best thing to pick out of a rainbow chest? That sort of thing, you know, how to go about finding secret rooms, whatever, just, you know, whatever was appropriate to whatever he was doing at the time. So if, yeah, a good example is, he was, like I say, he was on the 4th floor and he was very confused by there being a big old room there, big room with nothing in it, and I realised that he had the Mega Dowser as part of his inventory. He'd been combining it with the Mega Hand earlier on in the run, which I didn't even know the Mega Hand combined with other weapons. It's not so much it synergizes, but well, maybe it does, but it has secondary forms when you reload it with about, I don't know, sort of 8 to 10 different weapons, something like that. I have no idea. 400 hours or so into this game, far less than that if you're listening, Mum. Don't disapprove. And yeah, he'd found this out and I hadn't, so I realised he'd got the Mega Dowser. Oh, I hate having to junk a red chest. It's just brutal. So he was very confused by this room. I like spray water over the gap. I've never been in the position to do that myself at all. And he's like, spray water into the gap? Like, yeah, do it. It gives it a go, and sure enough, it does highlight the path that is otherwise invisible, that leads across that gap and gets you to the planar lead, I think it is, that one of the constituent parts of the bullet that can kill the past at any rate. So yeah, he'd got the very easy way across the chasm as well. Just follow a path you can see rather than trying to find it with shell casings, or hope you have something that lets you fly. He was like, "Wow, this is amazing." It didn't last long enough to get it to the blacksmith, unfortunately, but it was like, "Oh, there's so much about this game, it's so cool." So yeah, I was enjoying helping out, giving bits of advice like that, and I just stuck with his stream for quite a while. I dread to think how long it actually was. Again, Mum, if you're listening, it wasn't any time at all. I definitely did something productive with my day. 47 years old, I don't really know why I need to defend myself against Mum, and as if she's going to be fucking watching this anyway. But yeah, I stuck with him, and he got insanely lucky. No, not just insanely lucky, he was a very good player. But he also had a heavy dose of luck with his pickups on this one run. I really do need to just go fight the boss, then I've run out of things to do on this floor. And he got Sir Junkan. He didn't even realise Sir Junkan had come out of this chest, but he'd already junked loads of chests. So Sir Junkan was in its topmost form. And then on top of that, he found a secret room and had to, I think he junked a red chest because he didn't have enough keys and couldn't buy any and all the rest of it. And it must have been the first time he junked a red chest because he got gold junk out of it. So he'd already got a super powered up Junkan that then turned into Mecha Junkan, which I've never seen before. I've just lost the bloody flawless on this as well. Never mind, it was perhaps to be expected going in with a starter weapon. So yeah, he's doing very well. Got up to the blacksmith shop on the 5th floor with Mecha Junk and 500 cash in the pocket, and they hadn't realised that the gold junk gave him all the money as well. Ah, second hit, so nice. Should survive this attack at least. Should. And yeah, he managed to bring the gunpowder up to the blacksmith shop, so started making the bullet that can kill the boss. Then uncovered the boss room. I think it basically went all around the floor, but opened up the boss room, went in to fight the dragon. There's quite a few of us watching by this point. We're like, "Go, dude! You can do this! You got this! You got this!" And he did get it. I think he had sprun as well, and the trigger for sprun was if it took damage, the gun upgrades to the wind gunner. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but the wind gunner's a pretty powerful gun, so anytime he took a hit off the dragon, the gun just went super powerful, so he was able to just, give the dragon a bit of a kicking in return. Fair's fair after all. Got a bit surprised by the bullet curtain phase, but got through it alright. I think took 2 cycles on the heart and beat it, and I was so stoked to have been there and played a part, however little it was, in seeing someone beat the game for the first time, because I remember doing it for the first time for myself, and it took 4 cycles going through the dragon heart, throwing fucking teapots at it. I don't know whether to buy these blanks or not. Yeah, go on to buy the blanks. Probably got just about enough leeway to what's the name? What am I talking about? To buy the rat key. That's what I was going to do. I don't want to be in there. I want to be in here, going into the oubliette. So yeah, it was so cool to be there to see him go through the game, and then not wanting to shoot himself with a gun that can kill the past at the end of it, because it is a bit of a suicide. It's like, yeah, I've beaten the game. It's like, you have, very well done, but you got so much more of the game to discover. So I quite enjoyed being the advisor. Why the fuck did I just shoot the rainbow chest? What was I thinking? Oh, I was just conditioned. It's a Pavlovian thing. You see a chest in rainbow mode, you shoot open because you can't get into them otherwise, but not the fucking rainbow chest. Oh my god, what an absolute rookie move. Worse than rookie. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, let's hope things go a little bit better than that from here on in. Egypt. So yeah, perhaps I might be best sticking to the spectating and advising side of things, as long as I don't tell people to shoot open rainbow chests. Rather than actually playing the game. But yeah, whoops. Certainly will try not to get distracted and advise people to shoot open rainbow chests. That is not part of my gameplay initiative at all, despite the very clear recorded broadcast evidence that that's exactly what I just did. Though, to be fair, no one's actually watching in a minute. I've had somebody watching me on each stream I've done thus far. None that said hello. So just, this is it. I want to get some interaction going. Someone can give me tips about what I'm doing wrong, which I'm sure will be plentiful. The things that I am making a mess of. But yeah, it's the chat rooms for the streams I've been watching have been sort of very friendly, welcoming places. So I've liked that. The chat side of things of streams I've been hosting have been silent, which has been eerie, but you know, silence is better than abuse, I suppose. So. What have we got? Anything worth having? I probably can't really be spending any more dosh if I want to get the rat key. Probably looks like I'm on some sort of weird self-challenge thing, like you must shoot open all chests and take on the whole game with nothing but the starter weapon. Fucking mimic, god damn it. There's absolutely no benefit to fighting mimics in Rainbow Mode. It was the fuse. There was a fuse on the chest. I just intrinsically didn't want it to blow up because you'll get nothing out of an exploded chest. Right, I can come back for the old crest. So yeah, I thought, you know, shoot it, you might get some junk out of it, you might get some health or something like that. What I didn't expect to get was shot in the face by a bat. No, what I didn't expect was a mimic, but with a fuse on there you don't have the luxury of time to sit looking to see if they're breathing or not. Yeah. Let that charmed one do the business for me up there. Thanks, man. Yeah, I assure you I am absolutely not setting myself a starter pistol only challenge, because I know I haven't got the skills to carry myself through any truly significant distance doing that. Although I am now going to have to take on a second boss fight using nothing but a starter pistol. Why is that still alive? Sorry, you're just spraying too many bullets around the place, so I can't let you live, even if you're on my side. Oh, this room's going to be hideous with a starter pistol. Ah, I could have sworn I got that bloody table. Right, at least I have got the benefit of a charmed enemy in there. Charmed enemy that doesn't just fire indiscriminately and catches me in the crossfire. Go on, sort him out. bit of friendly fire there, sorry dude. Yeah, I do not have the skills to carry myself through using nothing but a starter pistol. It's surprisingly effective for general rooms on floors 1, 2 and 3, I suppose. Not much good against bosses, it just takes too long. But beyond that, now would be absolutely screwed. Right, and this is what I mean. You're allowed to shoot these chests, aren't you? You're encouraged to shoot the chests in Rainbow mode. Bit of health, very nice, thank you. Following me. Don't trust it to not start shooting at me. There we are. Health situation's not too bad at least. Cash situation is well on track for the rat key. In fact, exactly on track. Did I already find the old crest? Did. So yeah, might as well just try this boss fight. Just should be able to do. It's just going to take quite a long time and probably hit me quite a few times as well. Especially when he does this explodey shit. Alright. Oh, it's depressing to see how little's come off the health bar. I generally try not to look at health bars in boss fights, mine or theirs, just because it distracts me from what's going on the screen if I look away from it for too long. But when you get a little safe moment like that when he's sort of pulling himself back together, I'm sure there's an actual verb for that, reconglomerating, I don't know. Yeah, you get a second or two there, and yeah, sort of look down, and the first time the health bar had only gone down about an inch. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, another disintegration? Actually, there was another time when I was playing, it was around my friend's house doing a boss rush, I don't really know why, and just completely ran out of weapons. Ooh. I think I avoided the hit right there, the last minute there. Had that lasted even a second longer, I'd have definitely been hit, but it died at just the right time to spare me, I think. Yeah, so I'd run out of weapons and I had to run out of ammo rather. I had to fight the not the mind player, the high priest for the most part with a starter pistol, and I really hate that boss. I'm shit at it. So I was amazed that I managed to make it through, but I did. And then whatever I picked up next was not enough to take on the dragon. I ran out of ammo for the dragon as well. The dragon at least is a much more predictable attack pattern than some of the fourth floor ones. Like the High Priest in particular is fairly random. Well, it's probably not random, but yeah, they're not easily predictable for sure. So yeah, I had to finish off the dragon using a starter pistol. I went through 5 bloody cycles on the heart to take it out with the starter pistol, so maybe it's not impossible that I could go a fair distance using a starter pistol. After all, I've proven myself to be quite adept at slaughtering innocent chests with it. Let's open this one, and what weapon do I like there? I don't like the KC, I don't like the boxing gloves, they can both sod off. Is that the Zorg gun or something? That's the cat claw, I think, and I think I quite like the cat claw. So I will have that, and see if I can refrain from getting the old crest hit. I have my doubts, like, but yeah, I don't know exactly what synergy you get with Gunslinger for this weapon. Well, all of them, but I don't know precisely what they do. But it did seem pretty effective at wiping out the blobs there. And I can't use Sinner Grace if you're wondering, because it's rainbow mode and she gives you a synergy chest, and you can't open any chests that aren't rainbow chests. Or if you play like I did earlier, you can't even open rainbow chests because you're a tit and you shot them to shit. Yeah, I'm thinking this is best used in very small bursts. Not a fan of jammed enemies. Or snipers that can potentially reach me from off screen. Right, so presumably this must be looping round to that one-way door, which is almost certainly a chest room, and hopefully the one with the altar room on it. Yeah, okay, chest room. It is the right one as well. Hurrah! Right, so I will come back for that. Oh, we've got a viewer. Hello, viewer. I've been talking to myself like an idiot for like the last 24 minutes, but welcome along. And as I've said to everyone who's been watching my streams so far, please say hello in the chat comments, just so I know that I've got my chat settings correct and that it does work. It doesn't have to be any more drawn out a conversation than that if you don't want it to be. But yeah, just for my own peace of mind, so I know it does work. Oh, mini boss. Some kind of, oh, for God's sake, that was very poor, just walking into a completely static bullet. picking up the wrong one of the health items there. Should have picked up the half heart and saved the full heart. Never mind. Okay, let's get the rat key. And do I want anything else? Could maybe buy blanks, I suppose. Right, where's the thing doing the buffing? There he is in the corner. Right, yes. The thing with the circle round it buffs the other enemies and should really be a priority target, but they're a bit sneaky and hide themselves away, making it a bit difficult to make them priority targets sometimes. And yeah, not being shot directly in the face by a sniper is also a completely valid tactic. Not one I used, but one I should have used. Did look for a minute like that was another mimic, but yeah, it's either my eyes or my telly going a bit wonky. Okay, do I want to do the boss fight right now? Don't know. Clear the rest of the floor just for form's sake, I think. It's at least put me back to full health doing it, so good stuff. I think I will buy those blanks. What about ammo? Don't need ammo just yet. Oh, I can't afford it now anyway. Right, where's the boss? And my least favourite of the bosses from the second floor. Bang goes the flawless immediately. I'd like to be able to say it's down to unpredictable attack patterns, and that is true, but that particular attack pattern was extremely predictable and I just walked straight into it. Those sort of ones are far less predictable. Turns out this weapon's not a good boss killer. Been a good rune clearer, but it's doing a shit job against the bosses. It's maybe not too bad. There we are. One hit, no flawless. Unfortunate. The rewards for flawlesses are far better. Right, I opened up the Abbey, didn't I? Let's go that way. Still can't afford to top up the ammo in this thing. Oh, it's running very low. So definitely used a lot of ammo on the boss fight there. Gonna want a good boss killer for this secret floor because the old king takes an insane amount of damage before it dies. wouldn't say any of those were particularly conducive to dispatching bosses. Don't even recognise what half of these are, to be honest. Lowercase r is probably not a very good choice. Composite gun I don't think fires fast enough to be a particularly great choice. Oh, nah. This one's chargeable, isn't it? Yeah, I've got a feeling I'm probably going to get killed on this floor. Which would be a little disappointing. I think my other streams have generally seen me, you know, get to bullet hell or the lich or beat it, but we'll see what we can do. Yeah, this weapon is relatively effective, but it takes quite a long time to get fully charged, so it's not brilliant as either a ring clearer or a boss fight, a boss killer. Oh good, a jammed one. Totally fucked up that dodge roll. Oddly, despite getting hit by a jammed round, I appear to have only lost half a heart. Unless I've had a bit of armour that's been lost or something. I don't know. No complaints. Oh. Fell into a fucking pit. What a twat. I suppose I'll take another blank. I may find myself relying on those to negate the attacks from the boss on this floor, if I've got any hope of actually surviving it. Oh, if I can lose my curse on this shrine, I think. I'll do that because I would prefer there to be fewer jammed enemies. Gonna see some jammed enemies on this floor regardless, but and I'll take any advantage. You know, since I've just tried dodge rolling into massive enemies, I need all the advantages I can get. Yep, thanks for the health. I am going to need every bloody bit of it for this boss fight. Yeah, viewer who has joined me, still with me, jolly good. Earlier on, I don't know what came over me, I was on autopilot and I shot open a rainbow chest at the start of one of the floors, because like shooting open the regular chests on a rainbow run is absolutely the done thing. But not the rainbow chest, so I might have just stymied this run completely through just my own complete stupidity. Go on, charmed one. Okay. Don't suppose there's anything in the shop I can use to rescue myself at all. Bit of armour that I can't afford. No, okay, right. Oh, let's see how I get on, but I suspect this might kill me. Oh god, that's doing so depressingly little damage. Oh. God, I think I'm doing most of my damage by getting hit and having the effect of the ice heart. Great, emptied the weapon. It's not even half done. Still not even half done. This bloody thing's doing no good at all. Wonder if I might be better just to go at it with my starter pistol, just because I've got more rapid fire on it. Yeah, I suspect this is going to kill me. Out of blanks now as well. Yeah, I'd be extremely surprised if I can manage to survive this. Yep. I wouldn't have minded being proved wrong there. Never mind. Right. Well, just have a quick restart. And yes, keep modifiers. And hopefully, I won't do anything quite so stupid as destroying rainbow chests, the one source of any pickups on these runs. Ooh. Let's see. I think I'll use the ticket. Didn't particularly like the look of any of the weapons that were on offer there. And the ticket will bring in Gatling Gull as a companion, and I can hide behind him in a boss fight, so let's bring him in now. Actually, should be recharged. Completely unnecessary in that room, but he should recharge before we get to the boss fight. I hope it recharges before the boss fight. Didn't appear to do very much recharging in that last room. Okay, yeah, it's about halfway recharged, so should be fine for having it available on the boss fight as and when we get there. How bad do I want that piece of armour? It's actually only one key I need to get in there, isn't it? Not bad enough, as I would probably like to keep 2 keys to go to the oubliette. And yeah, to my continuing viewer, thank you for sticking around. I don't know how familiar you are with the game. The oubliette is the secret room, secret floor that comes off the first floor, and pulling that switch behind the fireplace, once you put the fire out, opens up that little secret room there, and you need 2 keys to get through a hatch in that secret room to get down to the secret floor. So apologies if I'm teaching you stuff you already know off by heart, and apologies if I've just given a massive spoiler. But you know, hopefully it's useful information for you. I don't know. There's the ticket recharged. Right, he's taking too long to die. I'm going to lure them in here and try and drop a chandelier on them. Badly, of course, but there you go, chandelier. Boom. There is actually a trophy for killing, I think, a total of 100 enemies with chandeliers. That was a bit of a silly hit there, but their attacks sort of fell in completely the wrong timing to be able to dodge both of them successfully. There's plenty of keys for sale, so I could potentially go and get that bit of armour. Why did I go that way? That was completely wrong. Not even getting junks out of the bloody chests at the minute. Yeah, literally nothing. Okay, yeah, boss fight where I will completely hide behind Gatling Gull. Oh, it's Gull against Gull. I have to make sure I'm shooting the right one. That is confusing. I don't think I've had that particular combo before now. To be honest, I could just sit down here and let the Gull do all the dirty work for me. There we are. Very satisfying to set the Gull upon himself. And get a master round for the trouble as well. The key there as well. Okay, might as well go get that bit of armour then, since I don't have to actually buy a key. And where's the secret room? Okay, and this was where I lapsed last time and shot the rainbow chest like an idiot. So I'm going to try not to do that this time. I was quite tempted by the platinum bullets on the previous chest as well, so maybe I'll get them again. I can get by with the starter weapon for the floor, let the Gull take care of the boss for me. Or help with the boss for me at least. I'm quite tempted to use the Gull in this room actually. It's quite easy to get jammed in with all these shotgunners. Unfortunately, it's not recharged, so. Probably my own silly damn fault for going and sitting in that corner, which was probably the worst choice of place to go, as was immediately in front of a shotgun thing. Oh, for God's sake. Yes, that room was very much a how not to. It did blow open a secret room, which I didn't even notice. And this is why I don't bother hunting for secret rooms in rainbow runs, because if there is anything worth having in them, they tend to be in chests, and you can't open the bloody chests. just about to change my other weapon and see whether it was worth putting ammo in it. I realised I don't have another weapon yet. Okay, I'll leave the old crest where it is till the end of the level. It's the tactically sound choice for it. Although my performance in the Abbey last time round was not great, so perhaps the more tactically sound choice would be to just pick it up and use it as a bit of bloody armour and harbour no pretensions of being able to go to the Abbey. Which is a completely valid tactic, but not very showbiz. Taking some very silly hits. Right, this should be a safe room. It is. I have precisely no guns to munch, never mind two. Silly hit yet again. Right, so I killed everything that can actually shoot back. Now it's time to have a crack at these blobs. And ideally, push them in the pit. Nearly got one of them in. They just die so much quicker if they fall in the pit. Stops them separating into smaller ones. Do some real trash talk to the mushrooms because I had mushrooms in my dinner tonight. That's what I think of you, mushrooms. I'm just gonna eat your brothers. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have tried trash talk. Especially not when it's the game that's doing all the trashing at the minute as well. Watched a bit of Nevermind the Buzzcocks earlier this evening, which, again, I don't know where my one current viewer is from, but that's an irreverent pop music quiz show in the United Kingdom, where I'm from. It's been off air for a few years, has been rebooted on a new channel, or a different channel. And they had a girl from Little Mix on there, Jade Furwell, I think her name was. I don't know. I don't really know a great deal about Little Mix at all, but they'd apparently had some level of criticism from Noel Gallagher about not being deserving of a Brit Award or something like that. And she was absolutely savage in the put-downs that she gave him back. That was proper burns. I was quite impressed. I mean, I'm not going to go out and buy their records, but I 100% backed her for the the way in which she was able to savage Mr. Gallagher. Although I do of course own a couple of Oasis records, so perhaps I should be on Noel's side, I don't know, but he is a bit of a bell end there. I mean, Noel is too, they both are, but first couple of records were decent enough. After that I kind of lost interest. Right, okay, is that the floor done? Looks like it. Right, let's get in and bring in the gull and hopefully be able to actually use him as a human shield for the entire time this time. He is very effective at being a human shield, or an avian shield, up until the point he dies at least. I thought he would survive a bit better than he did. Never mind. Why I'm shooting when I know it to be disintegrated. Can't hit it unless it's there. Again with the disintegration. Right, I just got a warning about low battery on the controller, so I'll might as well go off air. I don't know if that's the right expression. Take a little pause while I change over to the one I've got charging up. Bear with me. Right, there we are. I think we're back and broadcasting video and audio again. Right, old crest, that's what I need, the old crest. Nah, won't buy anything from the shop. That the only thing that's actually worth buying at the moment is the half hearts, and hopefully it won't be necessary. I really don't like having to buy health. Right, so hopefully there's going to be a weapon in this rainbow chest that I actually like the look of, and I can have something better than the starter pistol. I am pretty tempted by the Gundromeda strain though. Let's take the M16, isn't it? Yeah, I'll have that. I might try and save that to be hopefully a boss killer. Right. God, there are a lot of enemies in this room. Still more. Where are you? Okay, where to? I was so pleased with myself for having let off a blank and kept the old crest intact, and then I don't know what it was that got me when it got me, so... Yeah. In fact, I've somehow lost 2 blanks. How the fuck did that happen? Oh well, at least I'm not going to die to the old king this time, because I can't get into the floor he's on. Okay. Right, yeah, let's go. Bring in the gull. Don't think he acts as a human shield for the laser beam. Already lost the flawless anyway, one of the little ones caught me on my blind side, so... Like, the whole point of bringing in Gatling Gull for boss fights is to help get flawlesses by hiding behind him. Right, I'm back to having 2 blanks now. Where did they come from? What's going on with my blanks? They're disappearing and reappearing like Noah's business. I don't understand what's going on. So it's spider season here in the UK as well. I'll keep having to throw them out of the house now, the big orange ones. Still not encountered the shop. I want to buy that that key for the rat fight. Not that I'm actually particularly confident about my abilities to beat the rat right at the minute. still. Where are we? We're on the, what, second floor? Should have 2 more rainbow chests before we get to the rat fight. Okay. Don't think it's worth buying anything else really. No, let's head off to the 3rd floor. Right, I like the particulator. It's a pretty decent room clearer. But that green flash that comes off it, which is one of the Gunslinger's synergies. I had that on the 1st floor and pushing a water barrel into the fireplace and the green bit went off and popped the water barrel, so no BF for me on that run. Dope. I'll top up the ammo in the particulator because it's not got that great a capacity, so I think it's likely to run out sooner than the M16. Yeah, like I say, quite an effective room clearer, particularly when there's clear space for the bullets to redirect. The room with internal walls, it's not quite so useful. Fill up the M16 that time. As ever, I'm doing a really bad job of spotting rats, so hopefully I haven't missed the rat room yet. I might buy some armour. Blanks would be useful, except I'm going to have to use 2 blanks to get into the rat fight anyway. So I might as well just use the 2 that will be automatically refreshed. If I buy 2 more, they're just going to get used immediately. Worth buying that armour, lasted a very long time, didn't it? I know there's absolutely no benefit to be gained from sliding along the tables, but why not? Big long line of them like that, rude not to. Ah, there's a rat. Yeah, really made a meal out of rolling into that little blob, didn't they? Right, okay, so there is a rat. Where there's a rat, there's a hatch. As the old expression goes. Oh, there it is, in fact. Right, that's marked on the map, so I can come back to that later. Can't believe I just got hit by that bloody laser beam. Don't like having to fire at things that are off screen. Very tricky to to know exactly where you should be aiming your shots, but the particulator you don't really have to aim. So. Yeah, sort of fairly effective against enemies like that, where just fire in the general direction and they'll get taken out. Okay, you haven't quite been through every room yet. Right, okay, I guess it's boss fight time. So, we'll hit it with the occasional particulator shot, but mostly the M16 and the Gatling gun. Worst shots on the grenades ever. There we are. I think that was still flawless. Yes, it was. Okay, and I didn't use the blanks, which is another big temptation. As you know, something's coming at you, sort of instinctively want to fire off a blank to protect yourself, but you need to keep 2 blanks spare for getting into the rat fight. Although I could have bought more, but oh, got some spare health, so let's get that. And like I said before, there's not really any benefit to buying those 2 blanks because they'll just get used up immediately. So down we go. So many times I've cocked up getting into that part, just, you know, you need a key, a Nord key and 2 blanks to get in, and the amount of times I've just not had all of those things in at any one time is ridiculous. Ooh. Duct tape can be very good. The duct tape attaches 2 weapons together and combines their overall ammo and the types of shots that come out of it as well. So you get the right 2 things, it can be very good. I don't think I've got a particularly good combo there, so I'm going to take the Yari launcher, which is very effective against bosses. And I'm going to need all the help I can get with the rat fight, because I still find it quite tough. Okay, don't really like getting swarmed like that, that's not at all helpful. I'm on fire, that's also not helpful. Is there anything else in that room? Don't like hanging around with the hammers at all. That was a very silly hit. Oh, take the extra blank though, that's a definite good trade-off. It'd have been even better if I didn't have to do a trade-off. I can't believe that first grenade just hit the bloody table. Also can't believe that grenade's not enough to deal with a skeleton, what the fuck? Right, okay. Luckily, the next room should be a place to refill my health. And the ammo as well. I think for the first phase I'm going to rely on the M16 and the particulator, and then use the Yari launcher in the second phase, and hide behind Gatling Gun as much as is physically possible. perfectly sound tactic, I think. And I like to keep the blanks back for this second phase because I'm even worse at dodging the attacks in this one. Particularly this one, you get quite a bit of safe space before you need to blank it. Oh, on Gatling Gull, back you come. Okay, yeah, completely emptied out the Yari launcher there, but get a refill at the end of this, so. I'm so bad at this punch out phase. Had a few lucky hits there, I'll be honest. Apparently that was not the correct way to dodge that attack. Never mind, you don't have to beat that bit, so I know. I never have yet. 2 keys is the best I've ever done out of that fight as well. What have we got here? Oh, that must improve accuracy, I guess. A table tech of some kind. Could be useful. Yeah, not bad. And it's just unfortunate that I can't use those 2 keys to any great effect. Right, let's refill the Yari. What else did I use? Okay, so I can open 2 of these chests, but Bowler won't let me take anything out of them because he's a spoil sport. Or you can use the keys elsewhere. Could go to the 5th floor. Skip out the 4th floor. I won't bother, I'll just... There's also a secret area in here that you could use it for, but I don't particularly want to. Partly because I'd rather keep the extra blank rather than use it up to just find a secret area which doesn't have anything particularly useful in it. Shame, because the stuff in the rat chest is so good, it's a pity not to be able to have it. And yeah, in normal gameplay it would be very rare for me to get 2 keys out of it as well, so all the more disappointing. Okay, I'm immediately drawn to the bandana for 4 times ammo. Now I just need to get ammo refills to top them up to 4 times their usual amount. Whoop, hit immediately, that was a great start. There is an ammo refill, partial refill anyway. Yeah, don't like it when the enemies are off screen. So I guess that'll be the other chest room on the other side of that door. Not really a fan of ice as well. That did not help me avoid that bullet in any way, but got half a heart back anyway, so not the end of the world. How many bloody spiders are in this room? Oh, for God's sake. I was being ever so careful and everything. Yeah, could I have done those in the right order? Don't know, can't even see where the start point is. Yeah, probably could have done. Still, it is done. Oh, let's fill the Yari launcher. to its new 560 capacity, absolutely. Maybe get a couple of blanks as well. Should help with getting flawlesses. Loads of blanks, Gatling gun and a Yari launcher. You would think even I could manage to get the odd flawless out of that. And there's the way down to the next secret floor. So this is probably going to be the boss fight in this next bit. Or at least the way to the boss fight. Sure enough. Didn't even need to use one of the blanks. Thank you, Gatling Gull, for your ability to stand in the way. Yeah, probably nothing else worth having out of the shop. So sell him a bit of junk and begrudgingly give up a master round. And hey presto, 4th secret floor. Again with the temptation. Dark marker is excellent. Bit of spice would actually be quite handy in terms of making us a bit stronger still and adding health back on to make up for the one we just lost. I think I'll go for the dark marker though. It's particularly with a capacity of 1,000 on it as well. It does a very, very good job of removing bullets from the air, which is a pretty effective way of winning the game, really. So. See what I mean? Can't actually save the health on this floor, so there's no dispenser for it to come out of. Seemed to go quite a long time without triggering a blank there, which is a bit weird. Okay, that's the floor done, so it's the boss fight. And once again, I'll bring in Gatling Gun. Yeah, this boss fight can be a little tricky, but with all the blank effects that are going off, it does make life a lot easier. Although, again, it's been a little while since I've had a blank effect. And yeah, I did take a few hits, but don't get anything for a flawless on the secret floors, and yeah, it's a bit of a top-up waiting at the end, so... I'd say probably worth paying a visit to in Rainbow mode. Not so sure about normal gameplay mode, because it costs you health to get in, and the benefits for completing the level aren't that great. But for an extra rainbow chest, I think it's worth doing. Okay, I quite like the strafe gun. Or do I want the pig as a bit of a fail-safe to ensure that I stay alive? Yeah, because I'm a pussy, I'll take the pig. Pig doesn't do a great deal. I think he blocks shots potentially in normal gameplay. But if you are about to die, he will definitely block the final shot and you resurrect right where you were with full health again. So that ought to be enough to guarantee a win now. I mean, I was looking in fairly good shape as it was, but the slight downside to pig is that I now think it's an enemy chasing me. Bastard. Okay, what needs ammo the most? That's not too bad. Not too fussed about that. That's pretty full. Yeah, let's put it in the M16, why not? Oh, this is the room that's just grenades, isn't it? It's always nice to be able to bounce a shot off a wall onto an enemy, particularly one that makes a point of doing exactly that to you. Yes, heaven forbid I be tempted by a non-rainbow chest. Oh good, a mini-boss. Alright, eat Yari. In fact, eat Gull as well. There we are. Bit of overkill, but gotta use it all for something. Quite pleased to make it through that room without taking a hit. At least I don't think I took a hit in that room. Right, okay. Let's go fight the dragon. Oh, we haven't quite got Gatling Gull back up to speed yet. He'll be ready soon. There we are. Blank effects do make life quite a lot easier. There we are. I should be able to hide behind Gatling Gull for a little while. He will probably die, but he can still be a shield for a little while. Oh no, he's lived. Okay, now I realise I've not picked up the bullet that can kill the pass just yet. I'm sort of thinking maybe I'll have a go at a 3-phase lich this time, because I haven't done that in quite a while. think I can probably just about get by without an ammo refill. Yeah, probably alright. So I don't need to try and find the shop on this floor. Although that would be very good practice. In fact, I probably should. Got plenty of cash and I can't spend it on bullet hell, so... See if I can find the shop, a shop, something like that. There's a shop, can't buy anything out of it. And yeah, top up ammo or buy blanks or just whatever. Might as well spend it on something. There we are. That was the thing that needed most ammo topped up, but yeah, let's find the shop anyway. This gun really is very good with the Gunslinger. And I believe the blank effects would help find secret rooms as well. Okay, he didn't even have ammo in the shop. That's just rude. Right, so I can spend my money on precisely one bit of armour. Alright, let's have one bit of armour. And then, yeah, head off to Bullet Hell. Yeah, my first 3-phase lich fight in ages. So much so that I don't really know the attack patterns in the second and third phases. I'm much more used to seeing the glitch lich, which has only got the 1 phase, but twice as many liches. What does that bullet modifier do? Or do I want to just take the spice for the extra damage up? I'm going to take the spice. Which probably means more spice will start to drop throughout the run now as well. Okay. Good, the dead end, just what I wanted. Sneaky. Or is that everything dead? Yeah, it must be the doors have opened. Yeah, taking some silly hits here, as ever. So maybe just as well that I've got pig. Oh, this room's huge. Okay, I think we're still going the right way. Some of these blank effects are really catapulting enemies across the room, which is not all that helpful when it catapults them towards me. Oh, I forgot I had the tabletop rocket. Yep, that was a complete nope of a room. Just want the the blank effect to kick in there straight away, please. I don't like this room either, particularly the bit that keeps on firing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Something's dropped in here, isn't it? All bit of health, thank you very much. And yes, ammo refill, very helpful. Surprised it wasn't spice. Once you start taking spice, you start seeing more spice. Okay, this must be the last choice of routes before the boss fight, I think. It's just eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's try going down again. Yeah, it very much was the last choice of routes. Last choice of routes. Where you get double dead ends, and of course well, 2 room dead ends, and of course I picked one of them. And I hate those backing blocks. Okay, yeah, that wasn't a fun room. And yes, unerringly, I've gone down the other dead end as well. Fantastic. Right, so this should now lead to the actual Lich fight. Don't often see hegemony credits drop out of the end of a room. Right, this should be the boss fight now. Okay, probably just use the dark marker, bring Gatling Gull in straight away as well. Yeah, without the blank effects, this is much more challenging. It obviously takes a lot of getting to bullet hell in the first place as well, so I think that the first time I actually killed the Lich I had literally half a heart of health. I just had some very powerful weapons and double vision, so I just found I was kicking its arse within seconds and just doing exactly that, just hanging on, giving it a whopping and then panic blanking left, right and centre. Yeah, if it wasn't for the blank effects on this bit I would be in a bit of trouble because I just don't know how to deal with it. Again, the blank effects should largely keep this guy under control. Let's use Gatling Gun as well though, why not? Didn't think he got me right at the last minute there. Never mind, all done, didn't even need the pig, but really the weapon setup there was pretty unstoppable. So, forgot how to move the crosshairs for a bit there. Bye bye Mr. Lich. Yeah, I don't often get to see that ending. It's different after the double Lich fight.
country wind to whisper one truth. Body the floor, bullet the roof. Ammo wheeling past, killing, gunshot shoot. Non-stop, hammer, cock, violent manner, shots, manner, lock, keep cannon, hot cannon, Nazis, granite,
Yeah, there we are. Lots of dead things, a few master rounds, lots of junk, and yeah, all the good stuff. Right, it's oh god, it's even later than I thought it was here, so I will bring that broadcast to an end. So thank you to the one viewer that stuck with me throughout. I hope you enjoyed it. Presumably you must have, or you wouldn't have stuck around. But I'm still wanting someone to come and talk to me in one of these chat rooms as well, so feel free to do that at some point. Look out for me on here whenever I'm next on here, or check out my YouTube channel, which is just under the name Boldy Chris, and I've got a good lot of Gungeon videos there, and also a Let's Play Prey series, which I started a little while ago. So yeah, go ahead and check that out, and I'll see you on Twitch or YouTube at some point in the near future. Okay, bye for now.